Hey guys, I've been trying to get back to some more of your all's requests and come to a kill the noise request. Sort of like a growl, I guess, that he uses. At least it's a good replication of it to some that he uses, but nonetheless, this is what it sounds like. Move that over just a little bit. It's pretty wet. Very wet. I like that. Anyway, let's get to it. We're using the additive mix 2 on oscillator 1. Yeah, couldn't get away. Bin plus, the pitch is left the same. Wavetable is set to in between 12 and 1. Intensity is all the way up, and amp is all the way up. And set the slider here to filter 1. Oscillator 2 is set to Arctic. Bin minus. Wavetable is about 11 o'clock. Intensity is 12, and amp is all the way up. And actually, just go ahead and set these sliders all the way to filter 1. Oscillator 3 is scrapyard, and we are leaving that on spectrum. Wavetable is about 1 o'clock. Intensity is about 4 o'clock, and the amp is all the way up. Noise is on metallic. Color is set to about 3, and amp is between 9 and 10. Set that to filter 1. We are on sine shaper here on the insert here, and dry wet is set to in between 11 and 12, and our drive is in between 12 and 1. Our second insert is bit crush. We are using looks like in between 10 and 11 on the mod wheel here on the dry wet, and the crush is about, it's in between 12 and 1. Our filter is set to scream clearly. Cutoff is all the way up. Scream is set to about 11 o'clock, and resonance is about 8 o'clock. That slider goes all the way up. Turn the mix all the way to mix 1. And our effects using chorus. Dry wet is at 12. Our rate is about 11 o'clock. Our offset is about 8 o'clock, in between 8 and 9. And the depth is the same, in between 8 and 9. Dimension expander is our second effects. Dry wet is 10 o'clock. Size is 12. And our EQ here. Just lower the frequency of the hair and boost the high end to about 2 o'clock. Let's see. I don't think I messed with those. Envelope 4. Delays all the way to the left. The attack is at about 8 o'clock. Levels all the way to the right. Decay at 12. Level all the way up. And I didn't mess with those. The release is about 9 o'clock, just below it a little bit. LFO 5. We're going to be using a sine wave here, and you could set this wherever you want, I guess. Actually, no. Put it to this, and using a saw wave here, and turn up the curve here just above halfway, and drag this to the cutoff. Drag all the way down. That's what you do with that, and drag it to the wavetable position on all 3 oscillators. And on oscillator 1, you'll be dragging it down all the way, and oscillator 2 all the way down, and then on scrapyard, just down a little bit until you get it to about right there. You can turn your decay here up. Second thing, our stair stepper here. Set the ratio to triplets, which is 112. You'll have to hit sync if you don't see that. If you see this, just hit sync and set it to 112. You want to turn the amp down, leave the glide mod all the way up, and just copy this down. I mean, I don't know the exact numbers to give you here. It would just be too much of a hassle, but just copy this down, whatever you see here. Let's turn it up. Pitch bend, I always put it up an octave and down an octave. Voicing, set it to monophonic, and looks like that's it. Should have this setting right here. If you put any more than one, it just gets way too gritty, way too dirty sounding. But I mean, hey, if you like that, that's by all means, go for it, bro. I've also added on this little reverb plugin by Tone 2. It's pretty boss. I like it. But yeah, guys, that's it. Thanks for watching, and subscribe if you haven't already. And by all means, do like my Facebook page. That thing is slacking bad. I need some publicity on that thing. So, all right, thanks, guys.